Good morning, student. Today our session is going to see about how to convert the non-deterministic finite automata into deterministic finite automata. I hope everyone have a good knowledge in DFA and NFA. Simple introductions. So DFA is nothing but one-to-one transition. For a single input, we can reach only one state at the time. But the non-deterministic automata have multiple transition for single input. This is the basic concept and the basic difference between both NFA and DFA. So now we go to how to convert the non-deterministic finite automata into deterministic finite automata. So we have only 4 simple steps to convert the NFA into DFA. The step 1, we first draw the NFA for the given condition. For the given grammar, you just draw the NFA. So from the NFA, you can easily make a transition table. This is your step 2. So first clear in your NFA. So both transition diagram and the transition table is must to convert the NFA into DFA. The third step is very important. So to convert the NFA transition table into DFA, during this work we have combined the existing status. Okay, that is known as a new state. So the new state appear when converting a NFA into DFA. So new state is nothing but already you have a starting and the Q0 and the Q1 states available now. When you have combined these two states, we can get the new one. That is known as a new state. So once the new state appear, we make a transition rules for the given input. We make a transition for the given input. Few times we have only two input, for example 0 and 1. Apply the transition rules for the input both 0 and 1. Then only you can complete the DFA transition table for the new state. So this is the procedure for how to convert the NFA into DFA. So now I am going to explain the concept with one example sum. So this is our concept. Draw an NFA that accepts all the strings ending with 1 over the input 0, 1 and convert this NFA into its corresponding DFA. So problem is to create an NFA that ending with 1. So all of your strings must ending with 1, then only the strings will be accepted by the NFA. So this is the concept for NFA. Next, second task, convert this NFA into its corresponding DFA. Shall we go to the sum? So this is the NFA model for the given problem statement. So the problem statement condition is all the accepted strings must end with 1. This is our condition. So there is not a problem about the prefix. Any combinations of 0 or 1, you must present in the same state. There is no transition, there is no movement, just stay on the same state. You can reach the final state when you read the last input is 1, you can reach your final state. So this is our NFA diagram. So the step 1 is completed. The next one, step 2. So draw the transition table. So here, this is the transition table. For the state Q0, for the input 0, it reach only one state Q0. At the input 1, the state Q0, Q1 both are present for the input 1. So here we combine the two states Q0 and Q1. Okay, this is the transition table for the NFA. The second one, the Q1 is my ending state, but there is no transition. So I mark it empty, hyphen. There is no transition for input 0 and 1, but this is the final state. Okay, so this is the concept of NFA. So step 3, convert this NFA into DFA. So step 3. So first I draw the transition table for the starting state Q0. For the starting state Q0, For the input 0, it stays on the same state. Just to refer the NFA table and NFA diagram. But the input 1, the state Q0 can move, either can move Q0 or Q1. So here I combine both Q0 and Q1. Here I combine. So this is considered as a new state. So when a new state will arrive, we apply the transition rules with the available input. Okay, so my input is only 0 and 1. That is noticed here. In NFA, the diagram we notice that 0 and 1 are only two inputs are available. So here I apply the same input to the new state Q0, Q1. So new state is nothing but combine two existing states. 2 or 3 states. 2 times 3 states also we have for the single input. So we apply the transition rules del Q0, Q1 for the input 0. Just add the union transition. So Q0, 0 union Q1, 0. So for Q0, 0 I have output Q0, but there is no output for Q1, 0. So combine this, I got Q0. The same state Q0, Q1, apply this input 1. Q0, 1 union Q1, 1. So here the output is Q0, 1. I have Q0, Q1 is my final state. The final step, add the new state in your DFA table. The last step after transition rules, add the column in your DFA transition table Q0, Q1. So after that there is no new states. So after the transition, here in the second column there is no transition table occur. So I go to stop here. So this is the DFA transition table. The last one, which one is a final state? In NFA, the Q1 is my final state, but DFA, how can you find it? Which one is your final state? It's a final state. So which states are those whose states are combined with the final state? So consider all the things are your final states. So here I consider Q0, Q1 is my final state. Because the Q1 is present in my new state. So then only I consider Q0, Q1 is my final state. So based on my DFA transition table, I go to draw the DFA diagram. Is it clear? So DFA means one-to-one transition. So one state transition for a single input. So this is the concept of how to convert the NFA into DFA. So for the input 1, the Q0 move to only one state. Q0, Q1 state, only one state. Okay. In NFA, for the input 1, Q0 go to either Q0 or Q1. Here I combine and create as a new state. After creating a new state, apply the transition rules with your available inputs. Then only you make the table, DFA table. From the DFA table, you can convert the table into DFA graph. So the number of states, the maximum number of states, follow the formula 2 power n. So 2 power n is nothing but number of states present in your NFA. So maximum count of available states in DFA, so based on the NFA states. The formula is 2 power n. So I hope this is helpful to you. Thank you, students. அதுதான் க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு. அதான் முக்கி முக்கி வேண்டியிருந்தேனே. ஆக்டிவ் இல்லையே, இப்போதான் அப்டேட்டும் பண்ணி வச்சேன். அது ஸ்க்ரீன்லேயே ரெக்கார்டும் கொடுத்துட்டு இது ரெக்கார்ட் ஆகும். இங்கே என்னோட ஃபேஸ் தெரியும். இல்லை, கூகுள் க்ரோமும் க்ளோஸ் ஆயிடுச்சு, ஏன் தெரியல. இதுக்கு நெட்டில் தேவையில்லடா, நான் அப்புறமா நெட்டில் அப்லோட் பண்ண வேலை முடிஞ்சிச்சு. கேமரா ஆன்ல தான் இருக்குது, என்ன நடக்குதுன்னு